Hello, my name is Jared Crebs. I'm pictured here with my wife Crystal and our dog Tasia. We're Emerald Directors, co-founders of Team DSI. We live in San Antonio, Texas, and tonight's training is all about Thank and Grow Rich, a 30-day experiment in shameless gratitude and unabashed joy by Pam Grout. Now, Pam Grout is a #1 New York Times best-selling author of a book called E Squared. Here's the picture of her right here. And I came across this ebook from my wife, Crystal. Whenever we drive somewhere, when we're going on like a longer drive, like when we go to Austin or when we go to Georgetown, Texas, it's like a 2-hour drive. Me and my wife, we have this thing where we choose an audiobook to listen to. And Crystal, she always chooses the book. And I'm like, babe, choose something good. And so she chose this book for us to listen to while we were driving to Thanksgiving. And guys, it was so transcending. It was like it took me to a whole new mentality and a whole new level. Like I couldn't believe it. And I love the title, Think and Grow Rich, because that's after the famous book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which is a book that I've studied intensely. And Think and Grow Rich is all about gratitude. So I wanted to use tonight's short training to just turn you on to this book. And the first thing I want to do is I want to actually share with you a thing called Audible. Now, many of you know what this is. Some of you don't. So I'm going to actually take you to the website right now. We're live on my computer screen. Now, what Audible is, if you go to audible.com, you can actually download audiobooks. Now, I don't ever do this on my computer, but I do it on my phone, and it's an app. If you go to your app store, you type in Audible. That's Audible, audible.com. And do you see here where it says your first story is free? Choose from more than 180,000 audios and then to begin your 30-day trial. It's like basically, $14 a month to have Audible, and you get one new book a month, audiobook. Some people get more. You can cancel it at any time. But if you're serious about personal development and you want to read books without reading, because sometimes you can listen faster than you can read. I know that's the case with me, and I still do read. But this is a great resource, and you can download it as an app on your phone. So everybody on this webinar, if you would like to have Think and Grow Rich for free, then I can send you a link that will not only give you this audiobook for free, but it will also have you download the Audible app onto your phone. And then from that point on, obviously you're going to have to follow the prompts and get your Audible account. But guys, personal development and personal growth is the most important thing you can do for your business. And this book, Think and Grow Rich, really hit the head on the nail for me. So I'm going to start to just share some of the things that I learned from this book. And that's going to be the main thing that I want you guys to take from this training. So the first thing about this is Pam Grout. She's in her 50s. She's a writer, and she talked about a lot about following your bliss. And she could have easily gave up her dream to be a writer and just focused on having a job that'll pay the bills and just go that route. But she talks about how the universe will take care of you. God will take care of you if you follow what brings you joy, and you do what is in harmony with you. And for her, that was writing. And so throughout her life, she just followed her bliss, did what brought her joy, and it just seemed like she was constantly attracting great things into her life, from money to relationships. And of course, her life isn't perfect. She has stuff and crap happen just like everybody does. But whenever she got off that frequency, whenever she was, in the fear mind, or when she was worried, she would do whatever she could to get herself back into the gratitude mind and being thankful. And, you might say, oh, well, geez, being thankful and focusing on gratitude, that's so simple. Like, is it really that? Like, will my business really grow if I'm just really thinking about all the things I'm grateful for? And the answer is an emphatic yes. Yes, your business is going to grow, because what happens is you get what you focus on. And so many times we're focusing on what we lack. We focus on what we do not have. We focus on the money we don't have. We focus on the business we don't have. We focus on how our USANA business is so small, or it's not big enough, or it's not growing fast enough, or, oh, I made a zero check this week, or, I didn't do a good job, or whatever you might have a thought that's going through your mind. And that right there, that's like negative law of attraction. And you got to catch yourself. You got to learn to train your mind to be grateful and actually take inventory of all the amazing things that's going on in your life right now. One of the things that I learned from this book is if I think about every person, especially in the United States, and people that I just see in like at Thanksgiving, I see all my family members and I think, wow, isn't it so great that each of these people are so taken care of, that they have a roof over their heads, that they have clean water, that they are able to eat this nice meal, and they have food every day, and they have a job. And like, even if they're not wealthy or whatever, they are taken care of. And guess what? The wealth won't make you happy. That's another thing that she talks about. The only thing that the super wealthy know that we don't know is that the wealth won't make you happy. And she talks about all these examples of people who, maybe created a business and then sold it for $22 million and they were still unfulfilled after they bought several homes and cars. And what made them feel the most grateful was giving back and counting their blessings and creating that wave through the universe. And so basically, it just kind of put a perspective on it, because obviously me and my wife, we want to get to that next level in our business, and we are going to get to that next level, and we are going to make more money, and we are going to do all those things. But it really took me back to like, I have to really be grateful for the things that are going on in my life right now that are working. And not only that, but I have to be like intense about it. I need to focus on it, just like I need to focus on doing my weekly action plan. And so here's some tips that I want you to write down that you can take with you, that you can start doing today or tonight, like when you go to bed and when you wake up every morning. And this is some tips that I swear to you, the top earners in our company do it because I've asked them. So many top people in every industry do this, and I'm talking about the happiest people, not just people who are making money. Yes, they make a lot of money, but I'm also talking about people that have the money and the contribution and the balance and the things that make you truly wealthy. Money is only one part of being truly wealthy. You have your health, you have your contribution, you have your spiritual life, but this is the simple steps. Anybody can do this. All right, so here it is. You guys ready? You ready to hear the secret? How to thank and grow rich. Now, when you hear this, you're going to be like, "Oh, that's too simple. I don't know if that's really going to work, Jared." But I can assure you that if you do it consistently, just like you do your weekly action plan and you do your business, if you do it consistently, your whole life is going to change, and you're going to create a whole new way of thinking, a whole new paradigm around your life. So here it is, guys. Here's the strategy. Simply go find a notebook. Go to HEB, buy a blank notebook. All right, just any type of notebook. Put it by the side of your bed, and when you go to bed tonight, you got to do a few things. First of all, write down 3 things that were wins today in your life. 3 wins. And if you really want to focus on your USANA business, talk about 3 things that happened that were good in your USANA business. 3 wins. Okay? Now, the next thing is you want to talk about 3 ways that you could have improved today. 3 things, like for me, it's always, I could have been on time to my meeting with Claudia because I was late. Like that would be an improvement. So 3 things that you could improve on in your life. And then the next thing is 3 new grateful things. Now, just write this down. 3 new grateful. What that means is being grateful for 3 things you've never been grateful for about. Like, man, I'm so grateful for my fingernails. I'm so grateful that my fingernails grow and that, I'm healthy and that I can actually, for you ladies, I have pretty fingernails. I can paint my fingernails. Like being grateful for something random, like you've never been grateful. I'm so grateful for my teeth. I'm so grateful for my neck, for my alignment, for my, just think of like 3 things that you've never been grateful for, and every single day, write that down. Okay, so I'm going to repeat myself. 3 wins, 3 things that happen good in your life, can be in your business or otherwise. You might start writing more, so 3 or more. Next is three ways you can improve. Okay, just things that you feel like you can improve. And then the next one is 3 new grateful. Okay, 3 things that are new that you've never been grateful for in your life. And then the last thing before you go to bed is write down 10 things you're grateful for. Just the first 10 things that come to your mind. Like I write down, I'm grateful for my spouse. I'm grateful for love. I'm grateful for Course in Miracles. I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for our business. I'm grateful for, people that are some like maybe new leaders or established leaders. Just whatever you're grateful for in your life. Write down those 10 things and then go to bed. But you know what you just did? You just gave gratitude, and you just put yourself in a mental state. Now you're going to go to bed and you're going to have better dreams. You're going to sleep better because you put yourself in that gratitude state. You're going to attract better because you're thinking about all the things that are going right in your life. All right? Now, when you wake up in the morning, there's one more thing to do. First thing is write down 10 things you're grateful for about the day. You remember when you were a kid and you woke up and you were excited about the day? I know that as an adult, sometimes I wake up and I would dread the day. Prior to doing this, I'd be like, oh gosh, or maybe I'd be worried. But I want to just say one more thing before I talk about the morning routine is when you go to bed, say a prayer to Archangel Michael that you have good dreams. Dear Archangel Michael, thank you for helping me have good dreams tonight and putting me in a great mental space. That little prayer, has done such amazing things for me in my sleep. We tend to worry. Everybody worries. And you have to train yourself not to worry. You have to train yourself to be positive. So what I'm passing to you here is some strategies that's going to help you so much. I mean, it's helped me tremendously. All right, so when you wake up in the morning, it's a little bit more simple. Just write down 10 things that you're grateful for the upcoming day. Sometimes I wake up and I say I'm grateful. Actually, this is when I say I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for the rest I received last night. I'm grateful for the food I'm going to eat today. I'm grateful for the business meetings I have. I'm grateful for the prospects that I can call. And just write down those 10 things, okay? And then last thing is to write down 3 things you're grateful for about your spouse or your significant other, your partner in life. So for me, it's Crystal. So I write down, I'm so grateful that Crystal got to go do her movie project that she's doing right now in Austin. I'm grateful that she made dinner last night. And I'm grateful that she helps me with our business every Sunday night, and she does the administration duties of our business. So I just write down those 3 things. But every day it's 3 different things about my spouse. Now, if you don't have a significant other, then write it about somebody in your life that you're close to. But be grateful for the relationships that you have. And just 3 things, and then you start your day. It's amazing how since I've been doing this, I've noticed that I'm more positive during the day. I attract better prospects. I'm happier. I'm just in a better overall mood. And, it's a discipline. Sometimes I'm tired and I don't want to do it, but I still do it because this is my life. If I don't, like Carlos said, no one's going to hand this to me. And I have to train my mind to be positive. And so this is just one of the things that I learned from Think and Grow Rich. And I learned this directly also from Simon Chan. This is one of the strategies that he talks about. But I want to encourage you guys to get this Think and Grow Rich audiobook. And if you want this, I want to challenge you to send me a text. And my phone number is 210-860-9001. I'm going to repeat the number, 210-860-9001. Send me a text. Tell me you want the free copy of Think and Grow Rich on Audible. And tonight I will send that to you, and you can download it on your phone. And obviously, it's going to be a great thing for you to listen to, especially those of you who are going on this road trip to Las Vegas, but everybody else too. As you wake up and you go through your life, I would listen to this book over and over, at least 10 times. I'm on my second time listening to it already. So that completes the training for tonight. I want to thank you for being on the training. We're going to do some quick announcements, but for editing purposes, thank you for being on here, and we will talk to you soon.